Hey guys, so today is July 3rd, 6:15. Um and honestly, I was having a conversation with a really good friend today. Earlier today we had a great girls' day out. We just hung out and it felt so amazing. It was so fun. And although our initial plans, sorry, I'm trying to unlock my MacBook. Although our initial plans, didn't go the way they were supposed to, we spent so much time and energy turning up on the drive to where we were going, that it was just it was frustrating, but we had a great day. We turned up on the drive to where we were going, and then it was four of us, and then we were in the car twerking, jamming, and we got out and was twerking. And when we went to stop to get something to eat real quick, just to take care of us, I guess you could say, keep us together, someone paid for our food. This white woman who saw us that was behind us in the drive-thru actually went and paid for our food. So it was oh, it was so cute. It was so nice. But we had a phenomenal day, a phenomenal girls' day. We talked, we laughed, drank some wine, and was just in the car, just riding. And so there was a topic that we were talking about that was wow, it really connected with what I think and feel. And we were talking about friends and acquaintances. Not all of us. It was me and one particular friend. When after everything died down, we were chilling at her apartment talking about stuff. And we were talking about friendships and what we're both very particular about who we call friends and who we don't call friends. And so I was telling her, I was yeah, I have this situation where this individual, I guess they felt that because, I think we had classes together at one point during our college years, and, we had known each other for a couple of years, that we were really friends. And I had hurt her feelings when I told her that, no, we're not friends. We met through a mutual party, and that mutual friend, we've never hung out outside of that mutual friend ever, to this day. And I was so, for me, I was that's not a friend for me. And I don't just throw that word around just because of association or because we have years of quote unquote just knowing of each other. There's plenty of people I know of that I've known of for years, but that I wouldn't jump to be oh, they're a friend of mine. I got to meet and chat with who was it? Milan Christopher back in, 2018? But that doesn't mean we are friends. No, just, I respect him. He's cool peoples, but it doesn't mean we're friends. It's not we're texting and talking to each other. We did some business together and that was it. But just because we know of each other for now this time frame of quote unquote years, that doesn't make us friends. So I found this, I was in this situation where I was just trying to understand, well, maybe I should talk with this individual about it. And really just explain what it means and what it feels like for me. As opposed to what it means, it feels like for her. And if we were supposed to be friends or have been friends, now granted there was some time in between me making that statement and us talking or attempting to talk, but then when I reached out to just let's try, all right, let's just put it all on the table, let's have the conversation, and maybe I'm missing something, maybe I'm not understanding, maybe you see things differently. She didn't want to have a conversation anymore. And she's well, but within her right, she didn't have to want to have a conversation as an individual. She didn't have to. She didn't want to. It's fine. It's cool. But it just goes to prove, I was if we were really friends, that would be a conversation I'd want to have to make sure we're on the same page and we're good and we're cool. I was like, it was like you and our mutual friend hang out all the time, do everything together. I was like, but I keep text threads, DMs, messages, the whole nine. I don't get invites from you to none of the things you guys do together. My mutual friend will invite me to her birthdays, and our mutual friend will invite me to her birthdays and things for the most part. But outside of that, I don't get invited to anything else with you. I don't go anywhere to do anything with you. But I've invited, the both of you to multiple things I've done, whether it was because of my birthday or because I was performing or like to come through because we were having a wine night or whatever at my apartment. Whatever the case, I've invited, both of you. I've never not invited folks, but it seems like if she's never like come on her own accord without the mutual friend. When she's come, it was like, I think it was like for a birthday shindig. I think she's been to out of all these years, I think like two things for me, maybe three at the most. And it was all like celebratory related, birthday ideally, I guess. But like for her stuff, I've never been invited to anything birthday wise for her. Like already, like I was like, so I don't know what she defines as a friendship, but I don't define that as a friendship. And it was just like, you can't sit here and get in your feelings because of that. Like, you can't feel some type of way around it. You can't. People need to understand what it means. Like, everyone has a different level of what a friendship is to them, an acquaintance is to them, friends with benefits is to them. Like, it means something different to everybody. So don't superimpose that title or something and assume it back. And I'll give a prime example. My engineer, that all of you know, he didn't start really claiming me as his best friend until like recently, like literally recently, in the past couple of months. I started claiming him as a best friend back in like probably I want to say like 2017, and I've known him now since 2015, and we've been working with him, and like I love him to death. There's nothing I wouldn't do for him. He's my musical husband, but I didn't give him grief because he didn't call me a friend. That's not for me to, like, it's not under my control. Just because I consider him something doesn't mean he has to consider me the same. Like, no, it was for him to choose. And when he felt it was right and it was ready, he felt like I was deserving of the title, he gave it to me. I never fussed or fight with him about it. So, it's just like it's part of growth and becoming an adult and like learning people. And for me, I'm in a space now in my life where like I don't forcibly put myself in. My throat is dry. Oh shit, did I leave my water? I left the water. Damn, sorry, I just realized I left the water at my friend's home. But for me, I don't force anything, and I don't put myself in places and situations and around people where I'm tolerated. If I'm not wanted to be there, I don't waste my time to put myself there. Like, it's no point. I'm not wasting my time and energy. And I'm tired of trying to conform and be on my tippy toes about making other people feel comfortable because of who I am and things like that. I don't got time for that. I have more than enough people that I can be in the space with them and feel loved and accepted and enjoyed and cherished and all these great things. So I was like, I'm not doing that. So I don't waste my time to indulge in those spaces. And I do my best to deal with those spaces if there are people in that space that I don't particularly care for. But I don't know, man. I'm in a space right now where I'm just very particular about who I'm around and what I'm around. And so much to the point, like, I pay attention to my timelines. And if my timeline is giving something out of pocket, or like someone is giving something out of pocket that I'm like, I don't agree with, I'm not spending a bunch of extra time trying to educate folks. I've spent my entire life educating people. I'm 28, bitch. I'm tired of doing it. I really am. I was educating people back in middle school when I came out. So I'm tired. Like, I am the fuck tired. My life is filled around giving advice and helping people. But I'm tired of having to go and try to educate people on things that art that's easily accessible through the internet. And I'm tired of having to explain my levels of oppression and my humanity to people who are also oppressed. So like I'm tired. So I'm really particular about who and what I'm around. And yeah, I need to get that like off my chest, because it was a great conversation that we had around all of this today. And I really appreciate it and how it made me feel in being in spaces. And like, I don't know about other trans girls, but like, since I have more, I guess you could say, quote unquote, like cisgendered women, than I do trans women friends. Like the women I consider as friends that are trans are like, it's a very finite number outside of my daughter. It's a really, really finite number. I'm very particular about it. But when I'm around women in general, I was like, I don't want to feel like the oddball out. I was like, I just want to have a good, fun time with girls and be a girl and enjoy. And like today was perfect. It was exactly what I needed. Especially like within this COVID situation and being with masks all damn day and shit. Like, it was perfect. It was exactly what I needed. It was just girls being silly, having fun, talking about niggas, playing twerk music. Like, just, it was a perfect day. And then I came to work for the night. Like, it was great. So I want that to be something I consistently keep enjoying, because that's the type of energies I want to be around. When I'm around them, it's like, it's a great feeling and emotion, and I don't have to feel like the weird one or the trans one. Even if I am the only trans person in the room, I don't want to feel like it. I just want to enjoy my space with these other women and other men, and be happy and silly. And I got to do that today. So yeah, I'm venting. I don't know what's the particular topic of exactly of this video, but I just figured I'd talk about what I was feeling, and thinking about, and that I had dealt with. I don't know if anybody else knows how this feels or gets what I'm saying, but I hope so. That's why I'm still like kind of dolled up, and my hair is done, my edges is laid. I like a natural light makeup beat situation. Yeah, but happy 4th of July. Hope to all those who celebrate it and all that good shit. I don't know what else to tell you. Yeah, I think that's it for this video. So guess I'll see you guys next video.